What's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna show you how to do a taper fade on coarse hair and how to fade coarse hair. You did. So what I do first is I always comb out the hair, pick out the hair, whatever I need to do depending on the length of the hair. And that just allows me to pull up any hair that's packed down on the scalp and create a blurrier fade once you start your fading process. And so the client here, he wanted to cut down his hair a bit, so I put a 1 guard on all the way open, and I go with the grain just to knock down some bulk across the whole head first, and then I'll begin the fading process. You probably don't have to go over it as many times as I go over here. I just be doing that because I'm kind of OCD or something, I don't know. But yeah, man, you want to definitely make sure everything is even though. With that being said, and don't spend too long knocking hair down, bulk down like I'm doing here, because that shit gonna just make the shit too fucking long. Take the haircut, it's gonna take a 30-minute, a 40-minute haircut to goddamn an hour. Probably not, but y'all get the point. So now I'm just knocking down the rest of the bulk. About to go ahead and start the fade. 3, 2, 1. Buenos doses, noches, whatever the fuck. What did bitch say? Yeah, Miami said, I don't know. But anyways, most of the time I start off with a bald guideline. I think I probably did it on the other side, but I didn't do it here because this side is kind of light. Like if you look at where the C cup meets the vertical bar, where it would meet the vertical bar at, his hair is real thin on that side. And I just felt like the whole thing was kind of thin, so I didn't put a bald line in. I just started straight all the way open to create a first guideline. But anyways, when I do my tapers, my low tapers, I like to clear bulk out in that area where like a high fade would be. I still kind of clear fade bulk out in that area, but I don't fade that area really. I do, but I don't fade it like a bald taper, like when you do a high taper. So I start off with a 2 guard close, and I just flick at that area from about the top of the ear to the top of the vertical bar. And then I go with a 1.5 close, and I go right under that, and I flick out right below that area that I just did with the 2. And a lot of people, when they first start out, including me, I left too much bulk in that area when I was doing my low tapers. I was just focusing on that little kind of where you do the first guideline at, but you don't want to really do that. It doesn't create a good fade, like doesn't create good transition. Now I'm with my 1 guard all the way open, and I'm just flicking out a little bit below that 1.5. Well, that wasn't a little bit below, it was kind of a lot below, goddamn, but it was below that 1.5. Y'all saw that area I was in. Then I just go over it again with the grain just to smooth down the area a little bit more. And then you see me coming back with that 1, using the corners. Look at how my clipper is angled. I'm not going really kind of straight up. I'm kind of going at an angle, using like the edge of the blade to kind of detail with that 1 at the top of that area that I was flicking out with the 1 all the way open. So then I go all the way close with the 1, flicking out a little bit below where I was using the 1 all the way open at. And then I come back with my 1 guard all the way close. I'm just going a little bit below with the grain where I was all the way open at, a little bit below where I did all the way open with the grain. Just smooth out in that area a little bit more, help the fade transition a little bit better, lay down a little bit better. It does cut a little bit, but not nothing crazy. So then I put on a 0.5 guard, a 0 guard, all the way open. Use my blade at an angle. You see how I got it tilted? That's because I'm using the edge of my blade really, probably like maybe 2 to 3 teeth, maybe like something like that. And I'm just flicking out at that top guideline we created with the with the lever all the way open, that first guideline. Flicking out at the top of that guideline, trying to create erase that guideline that we created. Then I'm gonna go all the way close. As you see here, I open it up a little bit, then I go all the way close to take the bottom part, a little bit more. See, I'm all the way close now. And I'm just flicking out at that area again where we had that guideline with the lever all the way open. Then I take that guard off, come back all the way open, and I flick at that area again, a little bit below, but in that area where that top guideline was, and I close it halfway, flicking that area. Still using the edge of my blade. My bad, y'all. I had to like burp a little bit if it sounds weird how I'm talking. Then I close it all the way, and I flick in that area again, a little bit below that, where the bottom is, kind of where the ball guideline would be, just to clear that area out. And then you'll see me come back all the way open using the edge of my blade again after I smooth it down with the one guard all the way open. And what I'm gonna be doing there is just detailing, and detailing just comes over time. You just attacking the area to make it look a little bit more lighter, a little bit more blended, and just hitting any dark spots you see. That stuff just takes time, man. It takes years. You get better with detailing over time. You get better with a barber's eye and how a face is supposed to look over time. And so don't stress too much over detailing. Definitely try it and definitely do it, but just remember, like I say in every video, that stuff comes over time with development of your skills and your barber eye and shit like that, man. And so there is a low taper on this side. It looks almost as if it's a high taper because his vertical bar is so his hair on that side where the vertical bar is at the bottom of the vertical bar is real light. But you can still tell it's not a high taper because yeah, you can see that low taper right there. But that's why it looks like that, because his vertical bar on that side is really light at the bottom. But anyways, I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side, y'all. And yeah, man, it's crazy out here, dude. It is crazy out here because your boy is done with barber school. Yes, I'm done with barber school, and I am fucking ecstatic. Just like that, man. Static shock riding around that damn electric skateboard, motherfucker, whatever he be doing. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm done with barber school, y'all. Like, this time last year, in February, I was still working at the shipyard. At the shipyard where we build ships for the Navy, right? It's less than a year, and I'm about to graduate. Next month would have made a year, March 26th, but it's February right now, February 17th, something like that. But it's crazy, dude. Like, less than a year, my whole freaking, like, my life is really, like, changed, dude. Like, I'm no longer a human being. Nah. What's crazy is, though, I'm glad I didn't go to, like, a legit, like, accredited barber school. Like, my school, we kind of, like, finessed the hours a lot. We didn't do a lot of book work, I'm not gonna lie. But if anybody asks, you know, we did all that. But anyways, it really don't matter, man, because I got out of there and I fucking got my license in less than a year. And I just gotta wait about 2 or 3 weeks before I get it back. Then I have to transfer it over from Alabama to Mississippi. So that probably will take about it shouldn't take longer than 4 weeks, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, y'all, it's crazy, man. Look, if y'all ever been like me, I always used to look at, like, watch business gurus online, like Grant Cardone, all type of folks, Gary Vee, you know, just people like kind of like that, and others as well. That's just like 2 big names, probably people to know a lot. Ty Lopez, other shit like that. But I really liked the Gary Vee's message where he would be like, find something you like doing. Don't chase the money after the money, but find something you like doing, and you're gonna always want to work long hours anyway. You're gonna naturally out hustle people when you like doing what you like to do for work, shit like this type shit. But he would always be like, man, if it's something out there people can find that they can monetize, or they could transition from a full-time job to doing something they really like, whether it take 10 years or whatever. Like, he'll be like, man, if you love peanut butter, you can start a fucking podcast on peanut butter, 10 years, and do that after when you get off of work, and do that for like 10 years straight, and you can fucking make a a full-time income from that and quit your job or some such shit. You know what I'm saying? Some weird shit. But I always would get to a point where I would be like, I would listen to him talk and shit. I'd be like, man, is it really something out there that I like that much that it don't feel like work? And fucking barbering was it, dude. Like, bruh, at the shipyard last year, this is crazy. Look, I was working in the shipyard making $20 an hour, 40 hours a week, right? After taxes and after they took out all the benefits and all that shit type like that, I would only come home with about $600 a week. And this is less than a year later. Like this time last year, I wasn't even in barber school. I didn't even own clippers, none of that. I never cut hair, tried to learn how to cut hair, none of that. But now I make more than what they were paying me at that shipyard like every single week, which is freaking crazy. I didn't expect it to take off this quick or go that fast. Like that was crazy. But yeah, like I said, I didn't think I'd find something that I really like doing like that. Like I would always feel like people be like, man, find your passion, find your passion. I'll be like, man, this shit don't exist for real. Like any job you get, you gonna like dislike that bitch a little bit. But when I cut hair, like that shit don't feel like a job. Like I'll be in this bitch. I came in here one time at 5:30 in the morning one time. And one time I came in here after I got out of school. I was cutting from 3:30 all the way to 1:30 in the morning, which was crazy because, bro, like nonstop. Every time somebody got out of my chair, somebody was right back in it. And yeah, man, it's just crazy. Like it don't feel. I don't ever hate the job or nothing like that. Like I like cutting hair. So I just want to tell y'all, whatever y'all like doing, figure out what y'all like doing. Go pursue that shit. If it's barbering, because it's a barber channel, that's probably why you know it, obviously. Then, bro, just stay down and just keep cutting, bro. But yeah. Anyways, now I'm on the lineup, as y'all can see. First, I like to goddamn cut down the bulk on the line a little bit. I went like a one close, and I went on the edge of the lineup. Knocked that down a little bit on the edge of the lineup. Then I spray it with the holding spray. I probably did that before. I did the knockdown with the one, but I had the one close, but I'm probably repeating myself a lot. But shit, fuck, I'm trying to focus because this shit going by quick. But anyways, yeah, that's what I did. Sprayed it with the holding spray, knocked down the bulk on the front of the edge of the lineup on the edge with the one close with the grain. Then I just start from the middle with my liners and I go across all the way to the other side, to the left side, and then I went to the right side. It don't matter which side you start going to, just make sure you start from the middle and go to one side. Yeah, man, sometimes lineups don't always be completely straight. I asked a barber who's been cutting longer than me, like 4 years, 5 years. I was like, bro, do you ever have trouble like lining people up, like getting both sides exactly straight? He'd be like, look, lines don't always be straight, dude. They don't always come out straight. Like some people head, the way their hair grow, it don't always come out. It's not gonna be straight. He was like, you're gonna always struggle with that because sometimes people's line just don't grow straight like that, like completely symmetrical on both sides. So I was like, okay. So as y'all can see, like his left vertical bar and the way his line is on the left side, it's kind of goes up a bit, but that's just how his natural line is. And yeah, man. But anyways, after I line up the hair the first time, I come back with enhancement spray, and then I'll put a pencil on the line. Then I'll come back and line it up again. I'll blend it in with my liners, as y'all saw right before I was putting the hair fiber on. Then I come back after I blended it in with the liners, and I'll put the hair fiber on. Then I come back one more time with the liners, as y'all can see what I'm doing here. After I put the hair fiber on, and I just tapped it one more time to make it as crispy as possible. And yeah, that's how I do my freaking low tapers and my lineups and all that good stuff. My bad if I was repeating stuff over and over. I don't know, man. I just brain fucking fog, right? This video, my phone died 2 times while I was trying to make this video, dude. 2 freaking times. Like, bruh, so freaking annoying, dude. Like, I don't know, this shit. That shit pissed me off, bro. Y'all should have saw me in this shop. I was like, oh my fucking gosh, bro. But anyways, just doing the lineup behind the ears on the back of the haircut. You want to, when you're doing a haircut, no matter where the lineup you're doing it, whether you're doing it in the back or in the front, you want to stay on the edge of the lineup, like I say in all my videos. And by the edge of the lineup, I mean like a millimeter into the hair, basically. You want to go like a millimeter into where the natural line is, because if you stay like literally on the edge of the hair, it's not going to create a line. And I used to have problems with that when I first started. But sometimes it depends on the client too. But most of the time on black people, you just go like a millimeter in. Here's the low fade, and I'm done. Bye, peace.
Let a nigga smash, let a nigga smash, let a nigga smash.